Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Congregation Beth Israel in Houston. Live streaming is here for you. I'm delighted that we can share the Shabbat together, sharing beautiful prayers, inspiring music, and an important message. As the week continues and Shabbat begins, please accept my very best wishes for good health, much life, and greater peace. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Good Shabbos to each of you. As we come into the main sanctuary this morning and find our places, I'd like to invite all of our young friends first sitting to my left, please to stand and move over into the main section of the congregation so that you can participate with us this morning. As they find their seats, we come into this space this morning grateful for this day. Shabbat is our day of rest, where we thank God for all of the blessings we find in our lives. And on this Shabbat morning, we are especially grateful to celebrate with Ari and Gabriel as they are called to the Torah as B'nai Mitzvah. In front of you, you will find our prayer book. Inside, our prayers are in Hebrew and English, as well as transliteration. We will invite you to join with us throughout the service this morning. At the bottom of each page, you will also find some commentary to better understand the history and meaning of our prayers. As we come together, we wish to create and sustain a sacred worship space, and so I would invite all of our young friends first, and for everyone, please to silence any cell phones that you may have brought with you, and please refrain using them during the service for any text messaging or picture taking. Cantor will now continue.
We continue now with the singing of Ma Tovu on page 74. How fair are your tents, O Jacob, your dwellings, O Israel.
May the one whose spirit is with us in every righteous deed be with all who work for the good of humanity and bear the burdens of others, and who give bread to the hungry. who clothe the naked and take the friendless into their homes. May the work of their hands endure, and may the seed they sow bring abundant harvest. Please turn to page 108 and rise for Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Page 110. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or uvarei choshech, osei shalom uvarei et hakol, hameir la'aretz v'ladarim aleha barachamim, uvtuvo mechadesh b'chol yom tamid ma'aseh v'reshit. Ma rabu ma'asecha Adonai, kulam b'chochma asita, mal'a ha'aretz kinyanecha. Titz barach Adonai Eloheinu, al shevach ma'aseh yadecha, ve'al me'orei or she'asita, yifa'arucha selah. Or chadash al Tzion ta'ir, v'niskeh chulanu mehera le'oro. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'me'orot. We continue on page 113. Love your neighbor as yourself, you said, and light blinded we saw, that inner and outer worlds are one, as you are one. You spoke and we wrote. We reached for you down the centuries, your light moving before us. As we climbed, fell back, and climbed again, your Sinai of life. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava. Page 114.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
Please be seated. Page 116. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. We read together in the middle of the page. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai, your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai, your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. Please turn to page 121. Emet. There is no place where you are not. Even in the wilderness, there is your word. Emet. That pen strokes of lightning, white fire, black flame, stir the soul's passion, guide our sacred way. True and enduring is Torah. Your truth for us is certain and established, now and forevermore. Like Moses, Miriam, and all Israel, we sing out and rejoice.
Adonai, God, Israel.
Rock of Israel, rise in support of Israel, and redeem Judah and Israel as you promised. Our Redeemer, Adonai Tsevaot is your name. Blessed are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel.
We continue now with our tefillah on pages 124, 126, and 128. Please rise. Adonai sefatai tivta ufi yahagi tefilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekoneh Hakol, Vezocher Haste Avo V'imaho, Umevi Geula Livnei V'nehem, L'ma'an Shemo Be'achava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayeh hakol atah rav lechoshia. Mehakel chayim behesed, mechayeh hakol berachamim ramim. Tomech noflim verofer holy, umatir asirim, umekayem emunato lishenei afar, mihamoha bal gevurot, umido melach, melech memid umahaye, umat mia Yeshua. V'ne'eman ata l'chachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai mechayeh hakol. We read together in the middle of page 128. You are forever mighty, Adonai. You give life to all. You sustain life through love, giving life to all through great compassion, supporting the fallen, healing the sick, freeing the captive, keeping faith with those who sleep in the dust. Who is like you, source of mighty acts? Who resembles you, a sovereign who takes and gives life, causing deliverance to spring up, and faithfully giving life to all? Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives life to all. Page 130.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוא כל הארץ, כבודו. אדיר, אדירנו, אדוני, אדוננו, אדיר שמך בכל הארץ, ברוך כבוד אדוני במקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו ומלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור. הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
To all generations we will declare your greatness, and for all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Please be seated. Page 132.
ישמחו במלכותך שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג, המקדשי שביעים, כולם ישבעו ויתענגו מטובך. והשביעי רצית בו וקידשתו, חמדת ימים אותו קראת, זכר למעשי בראשית. ישמחו במלכותך שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג, המקדשי שביעים, כולם ישבעו ויתענגו מטובך. והשביעי
Page 133. We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. We continue reading together on page 135. We offer thanks, O God, for this Shabbat, which unites us in faith and hope, for Shabbat holiness, which inspires sacred living, for Shabbat memories, glowing even in darkness, for Shabbat peace, born of friendship and love. We offer thanks and blessing, O God. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Page 137. Ever-present One, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer. Wherever we live, wherever we seek, you in this land, in Zion restored in all lands. You are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Page 138. Modim anachnu la sha'ata hu Adonai Eloheinu velohei avotenu v'imotenu le'olam va'ed. Sor chayenu magen yishenu ata hu ledor vado. Nodeh lecha un saper tihilatecha al chayenu hamsurim beyadecha ve'al nishmotenu hapkudot lach ve'al nisecha shebho yom imanu ve'al nifleotecha ve'tovotecha shebho et erev vavoker vetso horayim hatov ki lo chalu rachamecha v'cham rachem ki lo tamu hasadecha me'olam kivinu lach ve'al kulam yit barach ve'yit ramam shimha malkeinu tamid le'olam va'ed v'chol hachayim yoduha sela ve'yahalelu et shimha be'emet ha'el yeshuatenu ve'ezratenu sela Baruch atah Adonai hatov shimha ulha na'eh lechodot. We read together in the middle of the page. We acknowledge with thanks that you are Adonai, our God, and the God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives and the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives which are in your hand, for our souls which are in your care, for your miracles that we experience every day, and for your wondrous deeds and favors at every time of day, evening, morning, and noon. O good one, whose mercies never end, O compassionate one, whose kindness never fails, we forever put our hope in you. For all these things, O sovereign, let your name be forever praised and blessed. O God, our Redeemer and Helper, let all who live affirm you and praise your name in truth. Blessed are you, Adonai, your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Page 140. Grant peace, goodness and blessing, grace, kindness and mercy to us and to all your people Israel. Bless us, our Creator, all of us together through the light of your presence. Truly through the light of your presence, Adonai, our God, you gave us the Torah of life, the love of kindness, justice and blessing, mercy, life, and peace. May you see fit to bless your people Israel at all times, at every hour, with your peace. Praised are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace.
Shalom tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, Amecha.
We pray silently.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
In our prayer book now, we turn to page 244 as we prepare for the reading of Torah. Ein kamocha Elohim Adonai ve'ein kama'asecha, malchutcha malchut kol olamim, umamshaltecha bechol dor v'ador. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed. Adonai oz le'emo yiten, Adonai varech et amo v'ashalom. There is none like you among the gods, Adonai, and there are no deeds like yours. You are sovereign over all worlds, and your dominion is in all generations. Adonai reigns, Adonai has reigned. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Adonai will give strength to our people. Adonai will bless our people with peace. It's a privilege now to call to the Bima to open the doors of the Holy Ark with us, George Kayla and Lisa Follader, and to stand by the Torah reading table here to assist us in undressing the Torah, Rochelle Mintz, Barbara Mintz, Robert Mintz, Marty Mintz. And as we turn to page 248, we rise.
Adonai
Avogod el Eloheinu, nuchavo la Torah. Let us declare the greatness of our God and give honor to the Torah.
Ki mitzion teitzei Torah, ki mitzion teitzei Torah, udevar Adonai mirushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, le'amo Yisrael bigdul shato, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad, echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Gadlul Adonai iti, uneromma Shemo yachdav. Lecha Adonai hagedula v'hagevura v'hatiferet v'hanitzach v'hahod. Ki chol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz, ki chol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz. Lecha Adonai hamlacha v'amin na'aseh lechol rosh. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, haolam omed. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, haolam omed. Al haTorah v'al avodah v'al gemilut chasadim, al haTorah v'al avodah v'al gemilut chasadim. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Gabriel.
Our Torah reading this Shabbat morning comes from the book of Genesis, beginning in chapter 12, verse 1, and the portion called Lech Lecha. It's a great privilege to call to the Torah, to recite the blessings as we give thanks to God for the gift of Torah. Alex Mintz, Matthew Mintz, Sean Folleder, and Ryan Folleder.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher B'Harvanu Mikol Ha'amin V'Natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayomer Adonai el Avram lech lecha me'artzecha u'mimoladecha u'mibeit avicha el haaretz asher ar'eka ve'escha legoy gadol va'avarechecha va'agadla shemecha veheye beracha va'avarcha mevarchecha umkalelcha aor venivrechu vecha kol mishpechot ha'adama vayelech Avram Ka'asher diber elav Adonai vayelech ito Lot ve'Avram ben chamesh shanim ve'shiv'im shana ve'tzeto mecharan vayikach Avram et Sarai ishto ve'et Lot ben achiv ve'et kol rechusham asher rachashu ve'et hanefesh asher asu ve'charan vayetzu lalechet arza Canaan vayavo'u arza Canaan.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'hayeh olam nata b'tochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yamod, 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 Aryeh, Habar Mitzvah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Vayavor Avram ba'aretz ad mekom Shechem ad Elon Moreh v'hakna'ani az ba'aretz. Vayera Adonai el Avram vayomer lezar acha etein et haaretz hazot. Vayiven sham mizbeach l'Adonai hanyer elav. Vayatek misham hahara mikedem levet el vayet ocholo beit el miyam vahai mikedem. Vayiven sham mizbeach l'Adonai vayikrai beshem Adonai. Vayesa Avram haloch v'nasoa hanegba. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Our Torah reading continues in Genesis chapter 17, verse 1, and it is a privilege to call on Rachel and Sarah Levine to recite the blessings once more, giving thanks to God for the gift of Torah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'habanu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayehi Avram ben tishim shanai ve'tesha shanim. Vayera Adonai el Avram. Vayomer elav ani el Shaddai. Hitalech lefanai ve'yeh tamim. Ve'enat briti beini uvineha ve'arbech oteha bima'od ma'od. Vayipol Avram al panav, vaydaber ito Elohim lemor. Ani hine briti ita v'hayita la'av hamon goyim. Velo yikare od et shimaha Avram v'haya shimaha Avraham ki av hamon goyim netaticha v'hifriti odeha bima'od ma'od v'naticha legoyim umlahim mimahayetu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'hayeh olam nata betoheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yamod, 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 Aryeh Levi, Habar Mitzvah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorah le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu Torah et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
V'hifreti v'hakimoti et briti beini uvenecha uvein zarha acharecha l'dorotam livrit olam liyo lecha le'elohim ulazarha acharecha v'natati lecha ulazarha acharecha et eretz megurecha Eko eres Canaan lachuzat olam v'hiti lahem le'elohim vayomer Elohim el Avraham v'ata et briti tishmor ata v'zarha achareha l'dorotam zo briti asher tishmeru Beini uveinehem uvein zarha acharecha himol lahem kol zahar unmaltem eit besar or latahem v'haya le'od brit beini uveinehem. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'hayeh olam nata betoheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Fantastic, fantastic. Give cantor. And to assist in dressing the Torah this Shabbat morning, it's a pleasure to invite to the bima Emma, Hannah, and Jake Lapin.
Our Haftorah is from the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verses 27 and 28. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar binviim tovim veratza v'divrehem hane'emarim be'emet Baruch atah Adonai Habocher Batorah U'Moshe Avdo U'V'Yisrael Amo U'Vin Ve'eh Ha'emet V'Tzedek Lama Tomar Yaakov U'Tedaber Yisrael Nishtara Darki Me Adonai U'Me Elohai Mishpati Ya'avor Halo yadata imlo shamata Elohei olam Adonai borei ketzot haaretz lo yi'af velo yiga ein heker lidvunato.
We continue with chapter 41, verse 8. Ve'ata Yisrael avdi Yaakov asher becharticha zera Avraham ohavi asher hechezakticha miktzot haaretz ume'atzileha keraticha va'omar lecha avdi ata becharticha velo me'asticha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam tzur kol haolamim tzadik bechol hadorot ha'el ha'ne'eman ha'omer ve'oseh ha'medaber u'mkayem shekol devarav emet v'tzedek al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al ha'nevi'im ve'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh Shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu likdusha velimnucha lechavod ultifaret al hakol Adonai Eloheinu anachnu modim lach umvarchim otach yitbarach shimcha befi kol chai tamid leolam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat.
Amen.
From the book of Genesis, my Torah portion is Lech Lecha. Lech Lecha talks about how the Eternal One said to Abraham and his wife Sarah, "Go forth from your land, your birthplace, your father's home, to the land that I will show you. I will make you a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and it shall be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and I will pronounce doom on those who curse you. Through you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." God was correct. Abraham's name has never been forgotten in Judaism. Abraham is sacred to Judaism in many ways. Abraham is very brave and courageous because he was born and raised in the land he lived in forever. And God was asking him to leave everything behind to go to the land that he would show him. I also think Abraham had to think very hard to make this decision. I think the lesson Abraham is teaching us is that you should never show weakness. Be brave and courageous when it's needed. I admire Abraham because he shows bravery in leaving his land. I wouldn't want to leave the only land I knew to go live somewhere else. I think Abraham had a bunch of questions because this request popped out of nowhere, but Abraham showed bravery and took the chance to go to the other land. Judaism teaches us that there is only one God, and God created the universe. It also teaches us that Abraham was the founder of Judaism. Our sages teach us that one of Abraham's priorities was that he did not want to be in a country where people expect other people to do things for them. He wanted his people to work for themselves. The commentary teaches when Abraham was traveling through various lands, he saw people going to drunken parties. He saw people, may I not be in this country, he would say. But when he reached the location of Tyre, near the land of Israel, and saw people working at weeding and hoeing in the proper seasons, he said, "May my portion be in this country." I agree with Abraham because he wanted to find the most appropriate land to settle in. As I become a bar mitzvah, I understand that this stage of life means acquiring more leadership and responsibility to myself. It can mean staying by myself at home more often with my siblings or standing up for them more if they are getting picked on. Being a bar mitzvah is a privilege that only Judaism does. It's a special time in our lives. Excuse me. It's a special time in our lives where we are starting to enter adulthood. And going through different phases in our life. I also think it's unique that I'm Jewish because we have special holidays that other religions don't have. On this special day, I am grateful for so many wonderful people in my life. First, I'd like to thank all the clergy. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. All the clergy, including Rabbi Lyon, Rabbi Scott, Rabbi Simon, Cantor Trumpeter, and all my teachers to help guide me to get to this point in my life. I'd also like to give a special thanks to my tutor, Miss Rachel Weisblatt, for helping me prepare for this special day. Next, I'd like to thank all my friends that are here, as well as the ones that aren't here. Thank you guys for being my friends and sharing this special experience with me. Now, I'd like to thank my family. My mom has been an excellent role model throughout my life. Second, I'd like to thank my dad for just being a great dad. We can do anything together, even if it's from racing RC trucks to loading our boat on the trailer. We can accomplish anything if we believe in each other. Third, my siblings. Anna and Marcos are my only siblings, and I see them every day. We always try to be nice to each other. Sometimes we get into fights, long fights. But in the end, we always work it out with each other and keep playing. And next, I'd like to thank all my cousins, aunts, uncles, and grandparents, even those who are no longer with us today. Grandpa, we are always thinking about you. You guys are awesome, and you always give me support when I need it. Also, special thanks to Mr. Lee, our sound guy, for always letting me help with sound equipment on Sunday mornings. He is just a very great guy, so thank you, Mr. Lee. Last but not least, I'd like to thank God. On this special day, I offer a prayer to God that I thank you for bringing me to the world, and thank you that my parents are respectful parents and they haven't killed me yet. Amen. Shabbat Shalom.
My Torah portion, Lech Lecha, teaches us the challenges that Abraham encountered as the leader of the Jewish people. In Judaism, Abraham is considered the founding father of the covenant, the special relationship between the Jewish people and God. Abraham devoted his life to teaching that one God was the creative source of all life. He challenged his father and all others around him who worshipped idols. Abraham ignored the criticism and ridicule thrown at him. He fought against worshiping idols and destroyed all of his father's idols. Abraham asked his father, "How can you worship these idols who do not have the strength to do anything? Are these idols in whom you trust going to deliver you? Can they really hear your prayers when you cry unto them?" I learned from my Torah portion that Abraham accepted challenges and turned them into learning experiences. Abraham thrived to improve the world and had many qualities that displayed his leadership, including his integrity, kindness, and wisdom. Abraham showed these character traits in his business dealings, always being fair to those he worked and traded with. Abraham prayed for the sick and visited them. Abraham respected people who planned for the future and were willing to work hard to transform their ideas and hopes into reality. Abraham lived a positive life as a result of all his kind and well-thought choices. Leadership means more to me now as I become a bar mitzvah. I am now recognized as an adult in the Jewish faith and will have to take on more responsibilities. Within my family, I have many role models of leaders. I look up to my two sisters, Sarah and Rachel. Sarah was the president of her chapter in BBYO, and Rachel is currently on the regional board. In my mother's family, I have excellent examples of leaders. Jack Lapin and his son Bobby Lapin were both presidents of this congregation. I also learned that in the 1930s and 1950s, two other members of Susan Lapin's family were also presidents of this temple. That's a lot to live up to. I accept that I have a new responsibility as an adult in the Jewish faith to lead. Yet, I can think of times when I was young and did not accept challenges to lead when called upon. I recall a particular time during a recent baseball season. Coach Kevin asked one of us, really any of us, to step up and be a leader. I think all my friends from the Oilers, some of who are here today, would agree. None of us really acted on Coach's request. I hope that I learned from that lesson and will rise to the occasion to be a leader in the future. With the new responsibilities that come with this celebration of my bar mitzvah, I will try to follow the examples of my sisters and many others in my family in their volunteer activities. For my bar mitzvah project, I am committed to volunteer at Undies for Everyone. I will unpack, stack, sort, roll, bag, box, and load underwear to be sent to kids who do not have all the advantages I have had in my life. To focus on leadership skills, I will recruit my friends to join me in this project. So my friends and teammates sitting here today, expect a new group chat with a purpose in the very near future. On this special day, I offer a prayer to God. Thank you for my parents and sisters. You guys always support me. There are so many people here to celebrate this occasion with me. I love you, Mimi and Poppy, and all my cousins and aunts and uncles and the extended Lapin and Levine families. Thank you to my tutor, Debbie, for being patient with me. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you to my whole family for always being there for me. Thank you, Rabbi Lyon, Rabbi Scott, Rabbi Steinman, Cantor Trumpeter. I hope to always have Abraham's strength, wisdom, and integrity as I grow. Shabbat Shalom.
Gabriel and Ari, just for a moment, I want you to look at the congregation and see how happy they are for you. They have been enjoying all that you have led us in prayers and Torah. Now turn and face me so I can share some personal words with you. Truly, on behalf of the rabbis and Cantor and your tutors, we just love everything that you have done today and everything that you've done to prepare for this day. Lech Lecha is a beautiful Torah portion. You're very fortunate that it chose you today, that your B'nai Mitzvah would be on this special day. Gabriel, we have watched you in this congregation grow, even as your parents and grandparents have taken such delight in watching you become the young man that you truly are. You have been a leader in the congregation already, as you mentioned your role and help on Sunday, but you have been the go-to person for the shofar blowing at children's services on High Holy Days. And my goodness, it isn't the small shofar, not for you, Gabriel. It's the long shofar, and the sound and the blast truly fulfills the mitzvah for us to hear the sound on the High Holy Days. That's why I think the Torah portion was so perfectly chosen for you, because Lech Lecha, go forth, truly does mean to go to a place that God will show you sometime in the future. And just as you said in your speech, and you're so right, Abraham didn't know where he was going, and God had a plan for him to be a blessing, to be a light for all other nations to notice and recognize. But Abraham wasn't a puppet that was taken along the way. He had to make the choice to hear God's command and go. The rabbis explain in a midrash that each time Abraham made the decision for himself to follow the way that God had outlined for him, it invited God to bless him in that place. In some strange way, Gabriel, I see the same for you, because you are a mensch. You're just a very fine young man who does hear the responsibility that our tradition calls on us to do. And in your own way, you'll consider and contemplate how you will fulfill that commandment yourself. And I believe in every way that God will bless you for each step that you take in the direction God intends for you to. And just as God said to Abraham, Yehei bracha, be a blessing. You know, when it all boils down to what is the most important thing, Gabriel, there are a lot of important things that you're going to do, and we all stumble along the way too. But if you continue to be the blessing that you are in the future, I think the world is going to be very happy to know you in all the ways and all the places that you participate and encounter others. I know your parents are just delighted, shepping naches today, and grandparents and family. You have earned it, and we're very proud of you today. Mazel tov. Ari, I watched you today so closely. I know that you were ready and a little nervous, but after you led from there the prayers and the service, you walked up the stairs with a new confidence. I could see that smile was just from ear to ear, and your parents were delighted with you too. And as your bar mitzvah partner, you earned it too. In your part of the portion, I loved hearing you chant so nicely how Abram became Abraham. You know, the truth is that you have a beautiful name, and a Hebrew name at that. But the truth is that we go through our life with many names. The Torah and the Midrash teach us that we first get the name that our parents give us, and parents give us any name that they choose to. It's their privilege. But ultimately, you have to make a name for yourself. People will come to know you by the profession or the vocation or the task that you choose to do. You're already a great athlete, a great student, a great friend, which is wonderful. The most important name that we come to learn is the one that others give to us. So as you are also a mensch, like Gabriel, you'll also be a good friend and a good brother, a good son, and many more names too. Because I know that you are not just a wonderful bar mitzvah student, you are a great athlete. And maybe out there on the field, you bring all that energy with extra confidence and passion. And maybe here on the bima dressed not in a uniform, but in a suit and tie, a little more nervous. I understand that. But you know what? You're fulfilling all the names that you are beginning to embrace and all the names that we give you. And today, you are a bar mitzvah too. So Ari, it's a delight to be with your family. They shep nachas too as they continue to watch another generation grow at Congregation Beth Israel. So I can only say mazel tov to you as well. You are quite a team. You could make a law partnership. You could be rabbis in the congregation. You could be anything that you want. And I can't wait to see what the future holds for each of you. And now I'd like to present to you some gifts from the congregation. And I hope everything is here under the table, just as we were looking for everything earlier. And you know, Ari, it does teach us, even as we were so afraid of something happening, you know, we just pause, take a moment, and we find what's missing. And lo and behold, your father came through again. And on behalf of Sisterhood, these are Kiddush cups for you in honor of what you've accomplished today, and you'll take them home and raise them at your Sabbath table on sacred occasions and in the future as well. These are certificates of your bar mitzvah. They say that you really did it. You were called to the Torah's bar mitzvah, and you read and chanted and taught us from Lech Lecha, signed by all of us, a wonderful token of this day. And these are gift certificates from the Reform Movement for $250 each. These are to help your parents pay for your trip one day to Israel in high school or college, to go and to visit the place where it all began, to learn about history and archaeology and a lot of politics, but also innovation and ingenuity and wonders of the world, and to come home again and to find here in Houston a place for yourselves to continue to help us grow as a congregation, as a Jewish community in Houston, and to participate in the relationship that we always have with the Jewish people everywhere, and especially in the land of Israel. A mazel tov, young men. We're very proud of you. And now I'd like to invite Rabbi Scott, Rabbi Steinman, and Cantor to join us so that we can share a special blessing with you. Turn and face the Holy Ark as we wish to extend to you the blessing of old, that it may go well with you today and for many years to come.
May God bless you and protect you.
May God's radiance shine upon you.
May God grant each of you all that you wish for yourselves, and all that we who care about you and love you dearly wish for you too. May it be long life, mitzvah, and the greatest blessing of all, a lifetime of peace. Amen. Awesome. Now, as we prepare to return the Torah to the Holy Ark, It's a privilege to invite to the Bima to open the doors of the Holy Ark with us, Amanda and Zach Goldstein, Andrew and Jacqueline Lavage. And as we raise the Torah now, we rise. Yehalelu et Shem Adonai ki nizkav shemo levado. Let us praise the name of the Lord, for God's name alone is exalted. In our prayer book now, we turn to the bottom of page 282 and 287 as we join in Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Please remain standing.
As with any time families gather for a joyous occasion, their presence is keenly felt as we turn to the words of the mourner's Kaddish on page 294. We call to mind Thomas Friedman, Jose Zadunaisky, Rebecca Zadunaisky, Leon Zadunaisky, Alan Friedman, Miriam Friedman, Roselle Frumkin, Gabriel Frumkin, Adam Barnett Cutler, Ruth Cutler, David Cutler, Lillian Kaufman, Robert Kaufman, Jack Lapin, Oliver Lapin, Reba Lapin, Hyman Lapin, Andrea Levine, Al Levine, Clara Levine, Jake Levine, Lisa Levine. As we turn to those words, we recall them to mind, remembering them fondly as we say together, Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei ve'amlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv ve'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lalmei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekutsha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom bimromav, hu ya'asei shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. We send peace to all those who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved, as together we say, amen. Please be seated. Our formal blessings from our prayer book have concluded, but there are many more words of praise and blessing to offer, and at this time I would like to invite Gabriel and his parents down to this portion of the Bima to offer words of blessing.
Boogie. I know I'm supposed to use Gabriel now, but literally every single person in this room knows you as Boogie, so sorry, not sorry. Anyhow, I thought I'd see if you want to fish this weekend. You seem to be a bit tied up with all these people. Tied up with all of these folks here for you. Here for you, along with Mommy and I, to watch you become a bar mitzvah. The very same bima I did. This is a huge milestone in your life and Jewish education. You have applied yourself to the study of Torah just as you apply yourself in anything else you set out to do. It's almost like you don't know what the word no or can't means. Because what Mommy and I know about you is that there's no obstacle too big. In fact, the bigger the obstacle, the more drive you seem to have. Our hope for you is that you grow older and are tested along the way. You'll always be brought back to the words of Torah and what Abraham endured. He had faith in God and trusted him. May you also have faith in yourself, God, and your Jewish community which surrounds you today. They will always be there to guide you. And maybe, Mommy and I might have some good advice here and there you may want to tuck away for the long haul, though we all know we know nothing right now. We are very proud to be your parents, and we love you very much.
And Ari, I think you should come down. Your parents have words of blessing as well for you.
I'm right-handed. I don't know what to do here. Yeah, this started. Ari, Mom and I have a tradition with B'nai Mitzvah speeches. For both Sarah and Rachel's bat mitzvahs, I wrote the speech because Mom is too emotional to put her thoughts on paper. Mommy read the speech that I wrote because I was likely to cry in the delivery. Your situation is far different. Lecturing you comes naturally for me on a wide array of topics, so I have no hesitation in speaking to you today. On the other hand, I'm convinced your mother would break down hysterically if she was delivering this speech. Before we make the 3 points we have to share with you today, I want to point out that the 10 Commandments stand above us. Number 5 says, obey your father. Yes, it says mother too, but I will focus on obey your father this morning. As you mentioned in your speech, you have excellent role models around you. The Lapin-Kaufman family has served this congregation and community for a very long time. Your sisters have made very compassionate commitments to volunteer activities. Allow me to present an example that you shall interpret as a commandment. Rachel and Sarah continued their Jewish studies following their bat mitzvahs and served as madrachim, assistants at Sunday school. You will do the same. And as you always say, obviously. Mom and I do our best to try and commit to volunteer activities as well. Our point is that mitzvah good deeds are a very important part of our teachings and culture. As you mature, you will learn that giving to others of your time and effort provides personal satisfaction and happiness. Our first lesson to you today is our expectation that wherever you go in life, we expect you to contribute to your extended community. I know, however, that I really don't have to say that, Ari. You have always understood what is expected of you and rarely needed to be told. Yet as you have experienced, that does not stop me, nor will it ever, from both subtle and very loud reminders. The second point we want to make to you today is that you must always judge yourself based on your effort and not the level of success. Some things come easy and some things are hard. Every speech, and no, I got it, I can do it. But everything you desire comes from passion, dedication, and hard work. And you know this. We want to make sure you do not forget it. And in recent times, Mom and I have observed how you accepted personal responsibility and worked hard to achieve a goal. We love to see the maturity that you have developed in focusing on a task and making it happen. This character trait will continue to serve you well. Thanks, Allison. The last thing we want to share is the importance of your relationships. You are fortunate to have many close friends. You enjoy spending times with your friends. If given the opportunity, you would bolt out the front door to find some friend to spend time with. As you get older, we want you to remember to be attentive to friends. Always be respectful of your commitments to your friends. Continue to focus on being good to others, and you will always be a happy person. Take a look around you today at the people here to celebrate with us, and remember this tonight when you party with all these friends you have. On the topic of friends, the Levines collectively thank the Friedmans, our much younger than us friends, our new friends who have been such a joy to celebrate this event with. I want to close with this. We told you 3 things we want you to remember. The truth is, we know you already knew this. It's the last sentence. But in the event you need a reminder, or even if you don't remember, we'll always be there. Trust us to help you in the right direction. We love you very much, Shari.
We want to invite both of you and your families, siblings too, to join us here so we can share with all of you the blessings over challah and wine on this Shabbat afternoon. Please rise so we can share our blessings together, and Kiddush luncheon waits for us in Wolf Tumim Hall behind the sanctuary. So now as we raise our Kiddush cups, we share the Sabbath blessing.
Baruch
Atah Adonai,
Eloheinu
Melech haolam, Borei Peri Hagafen. Amen. You can have a sip of wine and hand it to your parents. Pretty good? The challah will taste very good. Why don't you hold the plate together and lead us in the blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Wonderful. There you are for you, and share it. Shabbat Shalom. Good Shabbos to each of you. Thank you for joining us at Congregation Beth Israel in Houston. Sharing Shabbat with you is so meaningful to us. Let's join together again very soon. My very best wishes to you for a good week. Shabbat Shalom.